It's 6:30. Good morning. I'm Ian Crouch with Hunter News. Police are investigating a three-car accident at Wallsend last night, which claimed the life of a 31-year-old man. Police say he was driving a white Daewoo hatchback, which appears to have run a red light at the intersection of Thomas and Brook Streets just after 9, before crashing into a silver Subaru Impreza and a black Kia Rio. Leaving his car on its roof, the man died at the scene. Rory O'Connor from Police Headquarters says the female drivers of the other vehicles were treated at the scene for minor injuries and shock.
Both drivers were breath tested at the scene. Both returned a negative result. Initial investigations suggest that the Daewoo ran a red light before crashing into the other vehicles. A crime scene was set up at the location. It's been examined by specialist officers and an investigation into the matter is now underway.
Police say there are no suspicious circumstances surrounding the discovery of the body of a woman in the Patterson River. Emergency services and the Hunters Westpac rescue helicopter were called to John Tucker Park just after 6:30 last night, where they found the body of the 73-year-old floating in the water nearby. Police say the woman's car was also found parked nearby. If you or someone you know needs help, call Lifeline on 13 11 14. Bulga residents will begin creating large amounts of noise and spreading coal dust in Sydney today in protest against Rio Tinto's Warkworth open-cut coal mine expansion. The protest will take place outside the office of the New South Wales Department of Planning in an effort to demonstrate the mine's impact on locals. President of the Bulga-Milbrodale Progress Association, John Crowe, says the protest will remind Sydney-siders of the problems facing the rural community.
We are bringing to the attention of the people that approve these mines just how bad these impacts are, because when you sit in an air-conditioned office in Sydney, they just don't quite understand what people in the country have got to put up with 24 hours a day, 365 days a year.
A new study has revealed binge drinking and drug use account for almost a tenth of hospital admissions in the Hunter, with males and people under 30 at the greatest risk. The figures show those admissions are more likely to occur from Friday to Sunday. It's D-Day for a controversial housing development at Whitebridge. The Joint Regional Planning Panel will make a final decision on the $23 million project, which includes 89 units over 3 stories. However, residents are worried about the size and scale of the development and its impact on the environment. Port Stephens residents are invited to attend a Police Community Engagement Day today. The free event will see police officers joined by other agencies such as the local fire brigade and the State Emergency Service, who will put on displays and conduct demonstrations. Inspector Tony Townsend is encouraging the public to speak through members of these services.
We're running a Community Engagement Day this Thursday, the 17th of December, between 10 a.m. and 2 p.m. at Bill Strong Oval on Shoal Bay Road, Nelson Bay. It involves specialist police and other emergency services. Members of the public can come along and talk to the police and those agencies.
Sport, thanks to our sponsor, Warners Bay Sports Club.
Newcastle Jets homegrown star Nick Cowburn will have some big shoes to fill when he steps up to replace Leaky G against Adelaide United at Hunter Stadium on Friday. The 20-year-old is on a youth contract and has made 5 A-League appearances this season in a number of roles. Coach Scott Miller says the young gun brings a lot of energy to the game.
He's massively improved over the last 3 to 4 months, and I'm enjoying watching the impact he has on the game. Every game he's come on, he's had an impact with energy and rhythm and changed the process of the game. So Nick Cowburn at left back is promising, and it's definitely a decision I have to make.
Former Merewether fast bowler Michael Hogan is happy to be home in Newcastle for Christmas ahead of his next Sheffield Shield match for Western Australia. The 34-year-old is poised to become just the 9th West Australian to ever claim 200 Sheffield Shield wickets, reaching 199 in his last appearance against Tasmania earlier this month. Hogan will sit out the annual Big Bash League Carnival this year to spend some time at home with his family. And Aberglasslyn off-road racing star Toby Price is aware all eyes are on him leading into next month's Dakar Rally. The 28-year-old put his name on the events map last year with an impressive overall 3rd and stage win finish in the 9,000-kilometre epic. That's sport. I'm Emily Crowe.
2 NURFM News Time 26 to 7.